Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the former MVP, Cam Newton, and the Carolina Panthers as they take on the third-year man, Mitchell Trubisky, and the NFC North champion, Chicago-Bears. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest.
That's it. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Check back.
Now Newton on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
We got this.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on quickly once more.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in varying levels, because if you
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Bears.
No coach or team's ever had.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. On 3rd down, Trubisky out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Spinning away. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On second, a couple. Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 2, Greer. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, 32 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense, 2nd quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Here's a handoff to begin the drive to Artis Payne. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Greer, he gets it to Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Ian Thomas got pressed into action early his rookie season. His all-pro tight end Greg Olsen went down with an injury. Ended up with 36 catches, and they definitely see him as the future once Olsen decides to hang up and maybe become a broadcaster.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4th down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. It is back to football for 22 teams here on this Thursday night, minus the Broncos and Falcons who played last week. And we want to remind you that we are now 28 days away from the opener of the 100th season of NFL football. The Packers and the...
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just won.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Greer. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Trying to erase the deficit all at once.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 53. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Throwing in a big spot, the rookie Greer. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A 3-yard line. Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. A first down carry for Davis. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the second level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they move up to the first level, and that hurts them.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Keevon Seymour. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Go now. 10 logo. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
After the turnover, here's Greer. It's complete. Hard as Payne. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
They'll look to throw. And Thomas has it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I could do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go. Tight left. Hey. 4 down, 4 down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Don't get nervous.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Holiday 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but was second half the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played